On this episode of Motivational Minutes, content creator and entrepreneur Naja Hall shares advice on how to begin a career in media.
You have a platform, though, on social media. Well, you have two communities on social media that are the VIP stepmom
Yes.
is the one, and then Blended in Black, which is the other. And I see these amazing posts where you'll post a situation. You'll be like, okay, y'all, what would you do in this situation? And are those always like, I mean, those are real situations you post, right?
Oh
Like
my
you've
gosh.
found out about them and post them.
They are situations that people will DM. People, now you can post anonymously on Facebook. People will post anonymously. I mean, heck, we even got some celebrity stuff happening right now as we speak with, celebrity couple going through a divorce. And
Oh, yeah.
you know who I'm talking about.
I'm just saying, people texting the other one's ex-husband stuff.
Texting your new boyfriend. Right. But this is stuff that literally happens with my clients. These are things that happen with me. I understand. And, I think people have such a great sense of ownership over their children. And when someone else starts to impede on that territory and they don't make that parent super comfortable, there's going to be conflict. Conflict is inevitable. And so all these situations that you see, Corey, they're 100% real. And these 500, 600, 700 comments that not are always nice to each other. One thing that shows is when I read through the comments, I don't really do it that much anymore, but I can always tell a person's experience based on how they perceive a scenario. Right. I can always tell when someone is the stepmom in this situation, or when she's the mom, or he's the dad. I can always tell. Very rarely are people able to speak on someone else's situation from a neutral stance. They always kind of got to insert themselves, which is also a reason for a lot of the conflict.
It's interesting when it comes to that celebrity couple we're referring to. I find that, because they're famous, it becomes more of a salacious story. But when you look at what's happening with that, sadly enough, some of it is dangerous behavior, confrontational behavior. And women go through this all the time, and women don't have the resources as one of the famous women who is in the center of this story to be protected from a man who's aggressive or has, who's showing some aggressive behavior towards her because he's jealous or bitter over the breakup. So I find that to be something that's really interesting to see play out, because like you just said, women go through this all the time, and it's not fun. It's not a Hollywood story for entertainment. It's kind of scary, that kind of stuff to play out. So just want to make sure people know it's not entertainment, right? In that regard.
It's not. These are these people's real lives. And I'll say this, I have not expressed an opinion taking either side right now. I would love to sit down and talk to both of them as a coach and as a mediator. Wow. And as a person that's done this I've literally seen this hundreds of times. Everything that they're doing, I've seen it. And so I would love to just sit down and talk to both of them. I'll say this, like we all kind of enjoy seeing it. You said it's salacious, it's seedy. And we're like, oh, these rich people are having the same problems that we do, but these are their lives. And it's playing out. And 30 seconds at a time of their life experience is playing out before us. It's just what they share. I don't know. It's hard to tell who the victim is here. I'll say that. It's hard to tell who the victim is, because we have one family who etches things out for PR and literally shapes stories out of nothing. And we have one person who we know has been diagnosed as being bipolar, who has a very extravagant personality anyway. So it's kind of hard to tell. I urge people not to really take a side, because we don't know who's being gaslit here. Like we just don't know.
Well, I like that diplomatic approach. So
yes. Until I sit and talk to those two people, I'm going to maintain my diplomatic approach.
Nice. Okay. Well, I love that. And you know what? That's brings us back to leadership. That's what true leaders do, because they assess things and they don't fuel flames and they don't take sides. They just make sure they have all the facts first before they make a decision.
Subscribe today for more inspiration on the go.